Now, this might be the most ironic moment in AI history. So Elon Musk is currently in federal courtroom in Oakland, California, suing OpenAI and Sam Altman for $134 billion. Now, his argument: they betrayed OpenAI's nonprofit mission, turned it into a for-profit empire, and then stole the charity that he helped create. Now, he's positioned himself as the principled founder who walked away because OpenAI lost its way. And then, under oath, on the witness stand, OpenAI's attorney asked Musk a simple question. Has xAI used distillation techniques on OpenAI's models to train Grok? Musk's answer: generally, all AI companies do that. And then the attorney pressed. So the answer is yes. Musk. Partly. There were audible gasps in the courtroom. So let me explain what happened here because it's important. Distillation is a technique where you can take an existing AI model, say, ChatGPT, and you can systematically send it thousands of carefully designed prompts through its public API. You collect the responses, then you use those responses as training data to teach your model how to behave like the original. So think of it as a teacher-student relationship. ChatGPT is the teacher. Now, Grok is the student learning to copy the teacher's answers. So this is the exact same practice that American AI companies have been loudly accusing Chinese labs of doing. Now, OpenAI, they wrote a memo to a congressional committee in February saying that it has taken steps to protect and harden our models against distillation. And their specific concern was China, that Chinese companies like DeepSeek were copying American AI to advance autocratic AI by appropriating and repackaging American innovation. And Anthropic made similar accusations. Google too. Now together, they formed something called the Frontier Model Forum, specifically to share intelligence about how to stop foreign distillation attacks. And the White House, they got involved. Michael Kratsios, Trump's science and technology policy director, issued a memo warning about industrial-scale campaigns using proxy accounts and jailbreaks to replicate US AI models. So everyone was pointing at China, and the narrative was clear. American companies build, Chinese companies copy. And then Elon Musk, the man suing OpenAI for betraying its mission, stood up in a federal courtroom and admitted that his American company did the same thing. xAI was founded in July 2023. That's years after OpenAI had already built its technology stack. And Musk only has a few hundred employees at xAI. OpenAI has thousands. So to close that gap quickly and cheaply, xAI used OpenAI's own models as training material for Grok. The company that Musk is accused of stealing a charity had its own technology used by Musk to build its competitor. So during the same testimony, Musk was asked to rank the current AI leaders. He put Anthropic first, OpenAI second, Google third, and he described xAI as a much smaller operation, despite having previously claimed that Grok would almost soon surpass every other company in the field. Now, the courtroom reality was more humble than the Twitter posts. OpenAI's legal team can now argue something devastating. Musk directly benefited from the very for-profit infrastructure that he is suing them over. The models he used to train Grok, they were built with Microsoft's billions, with the computing power of the for-profit subsidiary, with the commercial API that only exists because OpenAI transitioned away from being a pure nonprofit. So you can't call it theft and then you use the stolen goods. Distillation isn't explicitly illegal, yet. It likely violates the terms of service that companies set for API users, but there is no clear law against it. That's exactly what makes Musk's admission so damaging to his own case. He's asking a jury to punish OpenAI for abandoning its principles while admitting under oath that his own company exploited their work to build a competitor. Now, MIT Technology Review's summary of week 1, they called it perfectly. Musk confessed to some audible gasps in the courtroom that his own AI company uses OpenAI models to train its own. The trial continues for 3 more weeks. Sam Altman hasn't testified yet, but his admission might be the moment that defines how the jury sees Musk's credibility for the rest of the case.